Hello everyone and welcome back. So today's video is on November 2025 Mani Me box. It has finally arrived and I am excited to see what's inside. Okay, so every Mani Me box has two cards, one with Mani inspo and directions on part of the inspiration and product description. So each box comes with two polishes, two exclusive plates, and a free gift. Now, there's always one stamping polish and either a second stamping polish or a regular polish. I believe this month is two stamping polishes. Generally, it is. Oh, that's so cute. And it generally comes with a sticker. That is very cute. I love it. Sloth. Sloth hugging a polish bottle. That's adorable. Loving the colors so far inside the box. Okay, so the free gift this month is a tool. This is very nice. Ooh, this is a nice liner brush. Not quite as fine of a point as the one inside of last year's Christmas box. But definitely a nice fine point. I definitely love this one. This one's great for doing very intricate lines. This one's definitely a nice fine point. Yeah. Okay, so let's get into the polishes. And I, of course, will have swatch comparisons for the polishes. Ooh.
That's pretty.
That is pretty. I agree, Kyle. That's very pretty.
That's
okay, so this is poinsettia. Ooh, this reminds me of like Hex and all of those, just in a red.
That's red.
It is a red. It's very pretty. I was not expecting the holographic, the larger holographic glitters in that. That's absolutely beautiful. Ooh. Okay, this one's called Wintergreen, and this is similar to some of the other polishes.
That's Wintergreen.
But it's got a nice shimmer.
But shimmer.
Yes, it has a nice shimmer. Wow. These are really pretty. I'm loving poinsettia. That's gorgeous. Okay, so onto the exclusive plates. So this is MXM 163. And this definitely has some cute Christmas images. Let's see if I can get the film off here so you can see this a little better. This is not good. Kyle, leave Daddy's mail alone, please. Thank you. Okay, so this is really cute. We got like little angels and snowmen, little Santas.
That's fine.
And Christmas baubles. I love these cute little Christmas lights with the heart loops. Snowflakes are really cute too. A lot of these remind me of Christmas wrapping, but especially this one. A little sleigh, some candy canes. I love the little doves. Those are so cute. Alright, so...
That's wintergreen.
Yes, it is wintergreen. Alright, so this is MXM 164. Let's back it its plate
One
holder
six
for
one.
now. And let's get the film off. It looks like I did not get a misprint this time like I did last month. That was definitely a shock. It's the first time I'd had a misprint like that.
That's bookshelf.
Yes, baby. This is a cute little layered plate. We have some gingerbread. Looks like it's supposed to be a snowflake cookie. We've got candy cane. I'm guessing we've got a nice little stocking. This, I believe, is supposed to be a present. We have a star, a Christmas ornament, Christmas tree. All for layered images. That's a very nice Let It Snow right here. I love the snow globe. That's adorable.
You got a cute.
Yes, Kyle. These are really cute. I love the little holly and evergreen branches. This is nice, but I'm not sure how I feel about how it's got like martinis and champagne in there. If you look closely, we've got a martini glass and a champagne glass in that mess. Not sure how I feel about that, but it's not bad. Just a little odd for that. Here we go again. Scammer calls. Gotta love them. They are increasing in intensity the closer we get to the end of open enrollment. They are going completely nuts. Yeah, these little Christmas trees I love too. That's absolutely adorable. So for these, I would definitely say they are nice little Christmas ones. This one also reminds me of Christmas wrapping. A lot of these do, actually. They remind me of Christmas wrappings, and it's very cute. The warm wishes is very nice. I love that. So these are the stamping plates, and I will have a Mani inspo for you guys and a swatch comparison for you guys here soon. These are pretty unique looking at them. I'm going to have a hard time finding ones that look like this in my collection, I'm pretty certain. Much like with the Box of Mary, there wasn't a whole lot there that were similar. So I would say Maniology is definitely knocking it out of the park recently with unique polishes that are hard to find substitutes for out of what they already have. I would say that they have definitely done a good job on that, but I will definitely go through all of my collection and look for as much as I can that is close to these. And mind you, I don't have every Maniology stamping polish. I definitely have a large percentage of their stamping polishes. There's still things that I do not have due to the fact that there was a small period of time where I didn't know that they had rebranded, and I didn't have the ones that they had discontinued before. I had found them again. So in that particular period of time, I had lost out on some colors, and I've worked very hard to get all of the colors that I could since I had found them again. I want to say I had lost track of them for, I want to say 2 years during the time that they had swapped from Bundle Monster to Maniology. But I definitely love their polishes, and their polishes had improved in quality significantly since their time from Bundle Monster to Maniology. If you were to look at some of their older polishes and how they stamp versus their newer ones, it's night and day compared to what they used to be. So I will say that. So of course, like I said, I will have a swatch comparison for you guys and a Mani inspo for you guys with these plates. And the brush that comes in this box is quite nice. If you need a more fine point. This is definitely a lovely one. I don't know if they still have this one available or not, but this is my go-to favorite. Look how fine of a brush this is. This is amazing for tiny details. Still my all-time favorite. So, but this is definitely a very nice one as well. And I don't really have any other announcements except that if I seem a bit off in my next few videos, one of our first rats that we ever got, he's almost a year old, is showing signs of possibly passing. And we cannot find anything wrong with him other than him just being lethargic and losing weight. We have no signs of infection, no signs of any other ailments. We cannot seem to figure out what is wrong with him. And he was originally what's known as a feeder rat, and they're not bred for longevity. And it's not an uncommon occurrence for them to pass when they're roughly a year old. And his brothers and the rest of the colony are doing very well. The other feeder rat is Cloud. He's doing amazing. But for some reason, Remy is just showing signs of decline. And, we don't know if he's going to make it. We are doing our best to encourage him to eat and drink, and hopefully he will recover. But things are not currently looking good for him. And it's going to be a hard time if he passes. And like I said, it is definitely looking more and more towards that direction. So if I seem kind of off for a little bit, it will probably because he had passed. It's very difficult for us. We're very attached to them. They are amazing, sweet little creatures, and we are quite fond of them. And for this to be what seems to be happening so soon after getting him, because we've had him for less than a year. We got him when he was about a month old, and we are about 2 months off from having him for an entire year, and it's really hard to think that we may be potentially losing him. It may just be his time. So we're not enjoying that possibility. So I hope that you all are having a good morning, afternoon, evening, night, whatever it may be, wherever you're at while you're watching this video. And until next time, guys, thank you all for watching. Bye.